Hi guys, welcome back to yet another episode of agribusiness. Seriously? Of agribusiness with me, Wango Jacqueline. In today's video, we are looking at dairy farming, as you can hear from my background. Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode of agribusiness with me, Wango Jacqueline. And in today's video, we are going all the way to Eldoret, guys. So one of the subscribers called me all the way from US. He told me he wants to start a dairy farm. Yes, he has two cows which are not doing very well, so he wants me to make sure that they have increased their production, and of course he wants me to give a good dimension or good dimensions to start a bigger farm. That is why I'm here. And guys, if you don't know, I can help you source good cows. I can help you increase production in your farm, and of course I can give you directions or guide if you want to start a dairy farm. I have a consultancy farm called AMB with me, Wango Jacqueline. So let's continue. So the first thing we are going to start with is now the measurements of the cow barn. So I was thinking we change the design of this place. Let's get inside. Are they violent?
No.
Let me show you. No, this area is too much for two cows, because they are wasting their energy. They're not supposed to have all this area to themselves. That is too much. Now I was thinking we design the sleeping cubicles here, then over here we get the free area, and then we extend now the cow barn, so now that we can get the feeding troughs over here. So like I told you before, the sleeping area or the sleeping cubicles should be 7 feet.
7 feet, yeah.
But also remember, you're supposed to leave a small space there for the head swing. So put there, there, 7 feet. See?
Yeah.
Now the sleeping cubicles should be at least up to here, from there. And then again, the same measurement for the height should be 7. You see this one? This one is from there. This one is 6.
Should be 7.
Should be 7. The same height with these sheets, iron sheets, because of heat stress and air circulation. Now you see, now the cubicles will be up to here. Now we measure the free area. So up to there. From there up to here, that should be free space. Yes. Then, to have good comfort of your cows, you need to have a cow shed that have good dimensions. These are the standard or the recommended dimensions of a cow barn. So guys, if, like I always say, every tiny thing will contribute to the end result or the production of your cows. So make sure you have good comfort measures in your cow shed or in your farm, so that at least you can have good production at the end of the day. Now I was thinking, because we have concrete here and here, we remove this one, because with this you don't have enough air circulation. And of course the heat stress, because now the iron sheets, when it is very hot,
It
tends to
becomes
be
hot.
very, very hot.
Yeah.
And you can see the roof is very short.
Yeah.
The roofing is short. Now we can remove this one,
Mm-hmm.
so that for now you want to add like 2 more cows,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so that at least you can have enough space for 4 cows.
Mm-hmm.
Then you increase the space up to somewhere. We have seen it somewhere here, right?
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Now you see you are feeding your cows from inside, which should not be the case. You should be able to access the feeding troughs
From
from
outside.
outside.
Yeah.
Yes, because again, you don't want to take diseases inside each and every time you're walking to the mini cow barns.
Mm-hmm.
I can see your water is clean. Your water, that is not a problem. It is clean.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you have constant water each and every time. There is water throughout, because you're giving your cows dry matter.
Yeah.
So at least you should have clean water each and every time.
Okay.
When it comes to cleanliness, because that is something else,
Mm.
you can see you have cleaned this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now make sure you're cleaning at least twice or thrice in
Twice
a
a
day.
day. Yeah.
Even if you clean with water in the morning, the rest of the 2 times you can scoop the cow dung,
Mm.
to just make sure the area keeps clean. Now we are going to look at the stripping area, where now the cows have been stripping, so that at least I can show you the difference and why we say you should have cubicles instead of the large area.
Yeah. Okay.
Now this is where they have been stripping, right?
Yeah.
Now let's measure. There are 2 cows. Should be 30 to 42. That is 60. 60. 60 is here.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, that is a lot of. Okay, it's not that big, yes, of course, for 2 cows.
Mm-hmm.
But now the problem is the length from here. That's okay, but now it should be segmented for each cow
Mm-hmm.
because of social stress.
Yeah.
This is 9.1. Oh, actually 10 feet. That is too long. That is why you can see the cows are able to turn and poop inside. That is what we are avoiding. We don't
Okay.
want the cows to poop inside, so that it can be easy to clean, especially now that you're using cow dung.
Yeah.
Not cow dung,
Sawdust.
sawdust.
Yeah.
I can see you're doing a good job with the sawdust, because it should be at least 6 to 8 centimeters deep. Now the test that we do to make sure that the cows are comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
you should be able to kneel down from like this without your knees feeling
Okay.
hard.
Yeah.
That is how you should test now. Then the if you have done a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Now the only problem with the sawdust, you see, there are some insects. Let me
Ants.
show you.
Yeah.
Those are ants. Let me show you. There are some disadvantages. Now these insects, they tend to disturb the cows. You see,
Mm-hmm.
these are ants. Now that's another disadvantage of using insects. See these ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now what you can do, you can opt to, once you renovate, you can opt to do cow mattresses, because they are easier to clean. Because now if you have such problems, the next course of actions may be to spray the area, which now you cannot keep on spraying chemicals, because again, maybe with time they are going to affect the cows. So once we renovate the cow barn, we can use now the mattresses, because they are, as long as you use a good quality mattress, you are good to go. Yes. So I think that this is the area now I was talking about. This area, once added to the other one, you're going to have enough space for 4 cows. And the good thing is, the way you have done this place, it's slanting very well. because now once you clean this place, the water comes here. When you clean that space, the water comes here.
Yeah.
Then you direct it down there. So it's a bit centered. That's a good one. So at least
Thank
you
you.
can have 1, 2, 3, 4 cows.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So you go to feeding, right?
Mm.
Uh, I don't know why this side is too. You see,
Mm.
they are too big. They were cut too big.
Mm.
Mm. Because you can see the cows are
Living it.
leaving them. Eh?
Yeah.
They are not eating them. They're eating them completely. There is a lot remained. We are going to look at the feeding and then how you are going to mix and the ratios, so that at least we can see we are going to increase the production of the cows.
Okay.
But now you see, I'm 5 foot, so imagine the cows.
Mm.
They're not getting enough air circulation.
Yeah.
When it is too hot, it becomes so warm in here because
Mhm.
now the roofing is very
Short.
short, and such stresses, they make the cows now reduce the production. Yes. So let's see. So guys, what I've realized, the height here is very short for the cows. The two cows have excess space, so they are wasting a lot of energy, which should be used to at least relax so that they can produce enough milk. And also, I've noticed their feeding troughs. I've noticed their feeding troughs, they are very small. Plus, they are way they are small. Plus, they have put them inside the cow barn, which should not be the case. So we are going to revisit this farm in a few years, maybe 2 3 years to come, so that we can see what they have done. I will be working this journey with them. I'll be um, guiding them so that at least they can do a good cow barn, or they can construct a good cow barn. Because even if they have good water and enough space, it is not utilized. It's supposed to be. And also something else they're struggling with is the feeding system. So I'm going to show them how they are going to mix the food and the ratios that they are going to use, so that at least they can have the most out of the cows. Now, I know right now, especially the Asha cow is it's in calf heifer. It's the first time. It's going to calve for the first time. So at least now we have a good base so that we can start uh, building it as early as now, so that by the time it is getting it's calving, they can have good production from the Asha. So let me show them how they're going to mix the feeds. Now I want to show you how you'll be mixing your fodder and the feeds. The most recurrent question in this channel is about feeding. So many people are struggling with the feeding. There are some ratios that you have to consider while mixing your feed. You have to consider also what is available in your region. So according to the what is available in your region, and of course the stage at which your cows are at, you will be able to know what ratios you're going to use. Of course, some of the things they are constant, like the minerals, but when it comes to fodder and when it comes to feeds, we are going to give you ratios according to the stage of your cows. For example, is it a in calf? Is it a lactating cow? Is it a heifer, which is not in calf? Is it a small calf? All these things we take into consideration, so that at the end of the day, you're not going to be using extra money for no production. So what we are here to do is to increase the production of these cows. We want to make sure they are getting the most out of these cows, and we want to make sure they are giving the right ratios to the cows, so that at the end of the day they can get a profit or interest out of these uh, dairy farming. So because this is a business, at the end of the day, we are doing it as a business, and we want that interest. We want that profit at the end of the day. So that is why I'm here to increase the production of this farm, and of course to give them the ratios according to the production of their cows. Guys, if you want me to help you, if you want us to help you, contact the number below so that we can come do the audit of your farm, and so that we can give you the ratios that you can use, and we are going to tailor make them according to your cows. So guys, we'll give you also the good things that we can tell you, the good things that you're going to feed your cows and what they should contain. So guys, if you're there and you're struggling, do not struggle again when we are here to help you. This is how currently this dairy farm is looking, but give it 2 to 3 years and we'll come back here to see the improvement, and of course how they will have done the construction. Guys, I'll walk this channel with them. So if you have any question, any concern, or if you would like us to help you, contact us with the number below so that we can help you. So thank you so much, guys. See you next time.